Beautiful people, thank you for watching again on this very spontaneous and instantaneous YouTube channel, which I've been trying to build or have been working towards building for the past year. Getting out of my comfort zone, especially getting out of my own freaking head about how it should look, how I should act, how I should be, what I can do, what I can talk about, and whatever and not. I feel like I'm at the point of no return, where I've not been making a lot of YouTube videos at all, because I've been scared. I've been doubting myself. I didn't know what to talk about, I didn't know what to do, I didn't love myself, I didn't do this or that, all these excuses coming up. And it feels like this is the part when I say I don't want it, because I'm stronger than I've been before. And when I started to make this video, that song came in my head. And normally songs and things like this are kind of a message for me, where I'm guided by the things I hear or the things that come into my mind. And it really feels like it's really the time for me to start breaking out of the old cycle of the childhood traumas I've been going through, or I have finally got the choice to break out, I should say, of that old cycle of childhood traumas. I've been working through a lot of old cycles and experiences, which, if you know anything about how life is supposed to work, it's that we can create everything with our own thoughts, but that also means that if we took on something from our past and we repeated it over and over and over again, it became our own reality, which happened to me with kind of like bullying, feeling like people do not like me, people do not want to listen to me, people, yeah, not so much about people, but maybe more about myself. I wasn't worthy, I couldn't feel love, this and all that, and it feels like it's a new time, you know? It feels like there's energy going through me, wanting to speak through me. My own energy. My own energy. And I've been learning so much the past 2-3 years, but I've always been blocked by fears and doubts and other things. And now I realize where they're all coming from. So I've been shown a lot of crazy incidents which have learned me so much the past month. It's unbelievable, and it feels freeing. It feels completely freeing. I don't know where this video is going, and it doesn't matter, because there doesn't have to be a perceived goal. Maybe it can just be you and me, you listening to my story. I'm telling, maybe you perceive something in it which is for you, or not. Then I'm just doing it for myself, and that's both beautifully okay. And I realize a lot of these things that I've been so stuck up and fixed up in my mind about how things should look, how things should be, whilst I was thinking about these things, how they should look and how they should be, I was forgetting that I was actually living, being present, grounded in the moment. And for the past months, years, I've been healing my body through yoga, through trauma release exercises, because we store all this negative energy in our body from our past, from the things we've learned, the things we've gone through. And ever since I came to this world, I've not been grounded in my body. Like, I feel like there was some sort of disconnection or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what happened when I was younger. I came out 2 weeks too late. They had to take me out with like a plump you put in the toilet, and they put it on my head and they put me out. It's like I was afraid, or like I didn't want to go into this world or whatever, I don't know. But I think that created some sort of trauma, or maybe even before that already in the womb, where I just wasn't grounded in my body. I felt like I wasn't ready or something. And throughout my past, I've been feeling moments where I completely dissociated, completely not feeling in my body with the drugs, but also it was one of the reasons I started to use drugs, because I didn't know how to deal properly with life, because 9 out of 10 times I wouldn't even feel like life was real. And throughout the past weeks, years I should say, I've been getting more into my body. I can actually feel my toes now. My knees and my legs don't hurt anymore, which they used to do all the time. And I'm so grateful for that, that I'm finding ways, and maybe for myself, but also in the future I hope to help other people with problems like this, because I understood through this process a lot about how our bodies work, how our energy centers work, and that's why maybe I had to go through it. But that's just analyzing God's or the universe's will or my best or whatever, and I feel like I have been doing that too much, and it's not always helping, but at least I gained some sense of perspective about our bodies, about grounding our chakras, and just energy dynamics and whatever in general, traumas, addictions, depression and whatever. So I hope I can incorporate, as I've been integrating these teachings, more into videos where maybe I can share things about it, and we'll see how that goes, because I'm finding out that I'm more on the spot type of guy, where I just put something down and I would just talk and just go. But we'll have to see where that goes. But I'm excited for the first time in a very, very, very long time. I'm feeling so good. And it's because all of these things I've just been mentioning. And I just wanted to share that. And I think that's it. I hope you're going through all of these wonderful and amazing things as well. Even if they seem completely dark, confusing, chaotic at first, know that there's always, always light on the other side. No matter how dark it gets. So, on that note, I want to say goodbye. Love you as you love yourself. As I love myself, I should say I love you.